Are you sure your aunt won't mind?
Of course she won't. She makes plenty of food. Why should I suffer alone?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Hello, Ben. Did you brush your teeth today?
Yes.
Give me a kiss, then. Who are you? You selling something?
Aunt Dottie, this is my friend, Steve.
Oh, hello, Steve. Did you brush your teeth today?
Yes, I did.
Give me a kiss, then.
I hope you don't mind, but I brought Steve round for dinner.
No problem. I always make enough to feed an army, and you know how I like to see empty plates and full bellies.
Ben was telling me you're a wonderful cook.
He did?
I did.
Well, while the food's in the oven, come in here, you two. I've got a wonderful surprise for you. Look what I just bought. I decided to treat myself.
Wow, it looks great. Can I have a go?
After me. Sit. Sit. You're in for a treat. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live.
Is your aunt in pain?
No, but we are.
Oh, no. What's wrong with Sir Galahad?
Maybe he's a music lover.
Strange cat. Now, where was I? We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow
Dottie,
submarine.
do you want me to check the dinner in the kitchen whilst you play to Steve?
I'll do it. Just point me towards the kitchen.
No, it's okay. The kidney and banana casserole is already in the oven, and I've made a lovely lettuce and treacle salad to go with it. Sit. Sit.
Your aunt was joking, right? She hasn't made all that stuff, has she? You said your aunt was a great cook.
Yeah, if you don't have any taste buds.
Oh, thanks a lot. Ben! Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, all right? I'm sorry.
Were you sick more than once?
Right, so.
Well, I hope you cleaned the bathroom up after.
Actually, I didn't get that far.
How far did you get?
The yucca plant out in the hall?
Yuck.
No, yucca.
Did your pudding stay down? Well, I hope that came up in the bathroom as well. The yucca plant? Where then?
Your aunt's waste paper bin. The one by the sofa in the living room.
My aunt doesn't have a waste paper bin in the living room.
Yes, she does. The wicker one.
That's where she keeps her knitting.
Oops.
If I knew you were going to show me up like that, I would have never taken you there. What's Aunt Dottie going to say when she sees the yucca plant and asks for her knitting?
Here we go again. Moan, complain, whinge, gripe, nag.
What gets me is the way
Put a sock in it. I wish you came on-off switch sometimes. I really do. Anyway, it's not as if I didn't try to eat some of it. I mean, Ben, what are you playing at? What's that?
Eat just as much as I usually do. I thought a horrible meal shared would be a horrible meal halved, at least. What? What's the matter?
You didn't.
I did.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You've got an on-off switch in the middle of your forehead.
What? Whizziwig, you didn't.
I did.
Great, just great. Thanks a lot, Steve.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for Whizziwig to actually do it.
Lucky for me, I'm very efficient.
Am I meant to walk around all day with a switch sticking out of my head? I look like a baby unicorn.
Uh-oh.
What's that thing on your forehead?
What thing?
That thing?
There's nothing
It's just a strange kind of spot.
there.
A spot? It's a funny looking spot to me.
Well, it matches the rest of Ben's face then. Come on, Ben.
Honestly, Mr. Big, if you had to give me an on-off switch, couldn't you put it somewhere a little less obvious?
I thought the whole point of an on-off switch was to put it in a very obvious, convenient, conspicuous place.
Not when it's attached to my body.
Then where would you have liked me to put it?
Don't answer that.
So, what am I meant to do now? Spend the rest of the day walking around with my hand on my head?
Are
you okay, Ben?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Have you got a headache?
It's got a spot.
Let's see.
Okay, everyone, settle down. I don't want any nonsense this morning. I hope I make myself clear. Take out your history workbooks. Carry on with page 57. You're all to get on with your work. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Archer.
Pardon?
Yes, Mr. Archer. He's in a good mood this morning.
He's not the only one.
That's not a spot. That's something out of a horror movie. Should get that looked at.
That's what I'm trying to avoid, thank you.
Ben Sinclair? What's that in the middle of your forehead? Ben, I am talking to you.
It's for a science project, Mr. Archer.
What is?
Well, we're not doing science now.
Ow! It won't come off, sir. We've already tried. The glue we used was stronger than we thought.
Well, do something about it. Go and see the school nurse during break time. Move down to the front. I don't want it disrupting our lessons. Ebony.
Good morning, class.
Miss Jude, Good morning, Miss Jude.
This is Mrs. Allen. She's going to be your classroom helper for the day. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Miss Jude, just a moment.
But Aunt Dottie, you can't.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
Can I have a word?
Here's one. Goodbye.
When Ben was a baby, he was so cute. He could have won baby contest if we'd tied a bonnet around his bottom instead of his face. Couldn't you, Ben?
Do you mind? Mrs. Allen, perhaps after break you could take some of the class for individual reading.
Call me Dottie. Whatever you say, Mr. Archer. I read, I write, I sing, I play piano, I play hopscotch. Just put me to good use.
You play the piano?
That's right. Ben and Steve will tell you I was playing for them only last night.
Well, in that case, I wonder if I could ask you for a favour. Could you play the piano and sing for us in our assembly this afternoon? It's just that Mr. Clancy, who usually plays piano, is off sick this week.
Oh,
You can't. You can't, can you, Aunt Dottie? Because, you've lost your voice.
No, I haven't. Here it is. La, 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 la.
But you can't, Aunt Dottie. You can't play the piano because you trapped your fingers in the door last night and now they're really hurting.
No, they're not. They're fine. Sing. Oh, Mr. Archer, I'd love to do it. Just tell me what, where, and when.
But Aunt Dottie!
Ben, if you don't mind, besides, this is none of your business, shoot...
What?
Yep, shoot, and close the door behind you.
Come on, Steve. You got to help me find a way to stop her. Like what? I don't know. Do something. You know what singing's like. She's terrible.
So?
So, she'll show herself up.
Are you more worried about your aunt showing herself up or showing you up?
Both. Come on, you two, think. And I need to do something about this thing on my forehead.
I'll practice until after lunch.
That'll be fine. Dottie, the assembly hall's that way.
Oh, silly me.
Miss Jude, can I speak to you, please?
Yes, Mr. Archer?
What did I do? Why won't you talk to me?
You really don't know, do you? When we first started going out together, I thought you were so romantic.
I am.
Oh, you wouldn't know romance if it bit you on both ankles. I'm disappointed in you, Leonard. Very disappointed. Excuse me.
Hello, Ben. What is that in the middle of your forehead?
That's what I came to see you about. I was wondering if you could cover it up with a plaster or something.
Well, what is it?
We think it's a funny kind of spot.
It came this morning.
It might be one of those 24-hour things.
You better come in. Steve, you can wait outside. That is one of the oddest things I've ever seen.
Could you not touch it, please? It's very sore.
Okay, okay. Head back. There.
It's really noticeable. It's almost as bad as a switch. I mean, Spot, you haven't got any brown plasters, have you?
No, sorry.
Guess I'll have to do.
Oh, here. Come, let me stick more. There we go. Ben, are you all right? Ben! Steve, quick, run to the staff room. Tell them to phone for an ambulance. Ben had an allergic reaction to the plaster. Steve, move! Look, oh, look, you stay with him, I go.
Oh, what am I doing? Head. Get up. Come on. What's the matter? Come on.
Mrs. Torrens! It's okay, see? Ben's fine.
But Ben, you are out cold.
I'm fine, honest.
We'd better go now or we'll miss our break.
Bye.
Come on. We've got about 2 minutes of break time left if we're lucky.
Hey, isn't that Trump in our room?
What are you doing here, Trump? This isn't your classroom.
I was looking for something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I found it now, so I'm off.
Oh, Miss Jude. Fine. Be like that. I didn't want any nonsense this morning, and I don't want any now either.
I wish you'd chill out a bit.
Oh, Charlotte, could you shut the windows, please? It's freezing in here.
But it's not, sir. It's baking. It's 50 million degrees in here.
Charlotte, if you don't mind.
That's not what Steve meant, Whizziwig. I only wanted Mr. Archer to stop being so snappy and being so miserable. I didn't want him to be chilly.
That's not what you said.
That's what I meant.
Well, it's too late now.
But with the windows shut, this room's going to turn into a sauna.
Is this a private under-the-table conversation, or can anyone join in? Now, could you all take out your English workbooks and turn to page 12? We're going to look at some poetry.
Now would be a good time to use the on-off switch.
And I'll lead you all wherever you may be. And I'll leave you all in the dawn, said he.
Yes? Is something wrong?
Are you all right?
Fine. Why shouldn't I be?
I thought the piano had fallen on you.
Oh, no. I'm practicing. I'm going to be playing in assembly this afternoon.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Archer's. I was glad to help out.
I'll leave you to practice then. The man has lost his mind.
Fear no more the heat or the sun, nor the furious winter's rages. Thou thy worldly task hast done, home art gone, and ta'en thy wages.
Thank you, Charlotte. Isn't that beautiful language?
Oh, yes, sir. I wish we all spoke like that.
Indeed, Charlotte. Verily, you speak the truth.
I thank thee, sir.
Gadzooks, Whizziwig. What has thou done, thou meddlesome hoverball?
Goodness, but I'm on form today. I'm too efficient for this bag.
Mr. Charlotte, what misfortunes falls thy brow?
'Tis indeed strange, but this very morning did I purchase some vanilla bonbons, and now I find them as absent as Mr. Archer's sense of humour.
Absent? For truth?
Missing.
As if by vanilla-scented sticky fingers?
Quite so.
I would wager we know the villain.
Aha! I do spy him. Let's have at him.
Arthur!
those not the confections of the lady who even now bewails their loss?
I do believe they are the very same, and his dog's tongue did help himself to them. You cur, you knave, you saucy fellow.
You what?
Those are Charlotte bonbons, are they not?
It would appear so. They are most vanilla in hue. You, sir, are a gob-bellied rogue.
You what?
Verily, I shall relieve thee of them at once.
And be grateful we don't render thee the duffing thou so richly deserves.
You what?
And now to find the fair maiden Charlotte.
What is that caterwauling?
I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Ben?
Come on. Woe's me, I am undone.
No, thy flies are intact.
Not my flies, dolt. My reputation, my good name, my character.
Righto, what are you on about?
You grasp not my meaning? Then I will say it plain. If a crow with laryngitis is a singer, then my aunt is a singer. If a shovel dragged across a gravel floor makes a singer, then my aunt is indeed a singer. She cannot sing, my friend. I love my auntie dearly, but her singing doth suck.
So what will you do?
There is nothing I can do. She has been asked to sing, and sing she will.
Come, we cannot find Charlotte, and lunchtime is nearly over. Let us dine upon the swill they call school dinners.
That's right, cheer me up. Now, are you sure you want to remain in this place?
I want to recharge my primary energy, and I don't want to be bumped about on your back whilst I do it.
Then I'll see you anon, Whizziwig, after my repast.
Your what?
My lunch.
Okay.
Is my piano playing and singing really that bad? Guess it must be if Ben says so. How am I going to get out of this? I'll just have to tell Mr. Archer. But I said I'd do it. I'm sorry I opened my mouth now. Oh, I wish I could play the piano properly so Ben won't be ashamed of me. I thought my singing was good. Not exactly Whitney Houston, but close.
I must attend to this carbuncle, or sleeping I will be strangers tonight.
I'm not with you.
The first time I determined my sleep to lie upon my stomach, I could switch myself off, but then who would switch me back on again?
I could try.
I mean you no disrespect, Wizzy, but my muscles are scrawny in the extreme.
Thanks.
I have an idea. Stay here, I shall return. Tis okay, tis only me. Regard the answer to thy dilemma.
Verily you jest.
I teaseth not. This device will work, and in a most efficacious manner. Trust me.
Efficacious man of my foot. How looks it to you now?
It looks like a big, pus-filled zit.
Remove this monstrosity at once!
But with this, thou canst sleep sound this night.
With this, I shall look the very image of a right twerp. Remove it.
Suit thyself.
I'll have a care.
Sorry. Look. Take it and put it on when thou art ready for sleep. No one needs to see it then.
Just don't look in the mirror before you go to sleep, or you'll give yourself nightmares.
Mistress Jute, I would crave a moment of thy time.
Yes, Mr. Archer?
The gentle sun of thy smile hath turned to frosty winter, and I must know the reason for it.
If by that you mean, why am I mad at you? Then I'll tell you. On our last date, I had my hair specially done. I wore a brand new dress that cost me an arm and both legs, and you didn't even notice. I spent all day trying to look nice, and you didn't say a word.
Forgive me, Judy. Weighty matters preyed upon my mind that day.
Like what?
This is no place for a discussion of tender matters. Can't we discuss this away from prying eyes and flapping ears?
Here and now's just fine. I'd like to know what you had on your mind, because it certainly wasn't for me.
Oh, but it was. I mean, you were. Judy, thy very name is the tinkling of tiny bells. Thy temperament is rare, like a tree filled with shells. There is something I must tell thee, something thou shouldst know. Thy eyes are the sun's golden rise, and the moon's silver glow. Thy hair smells of cinnamon and freshly baked bread. Thy lips are like rubies rare, or sweet cherries red. Judy, won't thou answer me before I count to 10? Darling, marry me, and I shall be the happiest of men.
Oh, Leonard. Oh, how could I think you unromantic? But of course I'll marry you. Oh.
Thank you, Charlotte. Good afternoon, class. Isn't it a beautiful day? Even if the weather did freeze the very marrow in my bones. Now, I hope thou art all ready for this afternoon's assembly. I believe we're in for a treat.
Methinks our teacher's lost his marbles. Methinks Mr. Archer's going to vow he'd come to school with earplugs.
Now, line up, everyone.
Oh, no, thou dost not. If we need suffer, thou must suffer also.
Whizzy, do I spy thy hand in this?
Your aunt wished she could play properly so that she wouldn't embarrass you.
She said that?
She did.
Indeed, my aunt is brilliant. And I do not merely speak of her piano playing.
Hush up.
I think I should warn you. She never wished anything about her singing.
I danced in the morning when the world was begun, and I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun, and I came down from heaven and I danced on the earth, and there I had my birth.
To my ears, my aunt is the very spit of scary spice.
Verily, the scary part is right.
Steve, thy ears have more wax than the Madame Tussauds.
She sings a bit like me.
Hardly. My aunt is great.
All